So Markus, you've had over 20 years experience working with aluminiums and with alloys. The Storck Visioner was new for 2012, so tell us about the frame set. It's an alloy frame, but very special.
Of course, if you are working so long with a material like aluminium, there's also possibilities to improve. So our Scenario Pro was holding the record for several years in Tour magazine, and when we started to develop the Visioner, we had in mind to bring new properties to aluminium frames. And so we started to develop a frame which is also for mechanical and electronic wiring and cable routing, which you see specifically here. In addition to that, we wanted to make the frames that it works with PressFit crank arms and bottom brackets. So we have the 86 Shimano standard for the bottom bracket. We still use our micro re-entry dropouts. We then developed new tubing, which is something you see specifically here on the top tube. It has a flat section on the top, and the tube shapes basically create a frame which is giving you a very comfort-oriented ride, but it's still very stiff, and it's a lot lighter. What we have done in the past is about 150 grams heavier, so it's a very light aluminium frame.
So the tubing, the tube sections, you can now start molding those and making those very, very similar style and characteristics to like a carbon fiber frame. Tell us about the alloy as well.
The aluminium we are using here is a high-grade 7000 series aluminium, which is then heat treated and smooth welded. So the welds which you see actually here are smooth welded welds, so the frame is not having polished welds. That's why we're also showing it here with an gunmetal anodization, and underneath it is sandblasted, but with not sand, with glass beads.
Okay, so it's not a gloss finish, it's a completely different finish, quite unique to Storck.
It's an anodized finish with some lasered logos. We have done that in the past also. And of course you can choose the Visioner in different colors, so you can choose your powder coating colors, and we can customize it for you as well.
So looking at the bike, Markus, especially the seat stays and the chain stays, they're different tube shapes as well, aren't they?
Yes, we have developed a new seat stay chain shape, which is basically flattened in this section and wider here, so it creates a very stiff frame sideways, but a very comfort-oriented frame for this direction. In addition to that, we use our supersize stays, which we had on the Scenario Pro, which are known for being very stiff and very responsive. And also the customer on the Visioner frame can choose if he wants to go with a stiletto or stiletto 300 fork. So basically it's customization even down to the fork.